Halo Bang Tommy, welcome. Ya, aku juga nyoba ini. VG aku lagi rada aneh soalnya. Oh, lancar kok. Anjir. Abis main RE. Aku kan abis speedrun Resident Evil 3 ya. Kemarin 6 jam tamat. Tapi gak bisa di live-in. Gak koneksinya. Gimana persiapannya? Udah bang, aku mulai deh insya Allah udah digosek. Jadi kalau mau meet up ikuzo. Cuman aku nunggu motor dulu sih baru bisa jalan-jalan. Aku sudah lupa anjir, kudu ngapain. Pembada gak butuh lah bodoh. Mingguin. Aku mulai bulan Mei. Kalau sekarang masih di Tangerang bang. Speak with Sebastian in Undercover. Padahal gue mencetnya map loh. Cuman mainnya kapan juga aku belum tahu. Masalahnya adalah bentar. Hah? Masih ngobrol sama tetangga. Oh, betul. Belum sih. Belum ngobrol-ngobrol lagi. Belum sempat ngomong ngobrol-ngobrol lagi. Ini aja aku makanya nih Hogwarts mau ngejanamatin hari ini. Buat tukar space. Tukar space sama apa namanya? RE4 nanti kan.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts.
Gak bisa di-skip
Neither
ya.
the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
Ini toh yang dia mulai rusaknya.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for me.
Quest.
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. Confringo! Wanting that.
Expelliarmus!
I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, ominous.
Ketahuan
I'll be
sama
on my way.
ominisnya. Iya.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Hah? Apa yang ini?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spell book.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Anyway, guys, jangan lupa dipencet like-nya, guys, buat nge-push algoritma ya, guys. Yang belum like bisa dipencet like-nya, yuk. Kita mau ngejanamatin ini dulu. Besok, besok sih, besok kita RE4 ya. Kalau udah rilis di Steam itu kan suka biasanya ada telat sendiri ya, sumpah. Semoga aja udah sih. Biasanya itu rilisnya siang, I guess, jam-jam 1-an gitu. Kita ambil bom badannya dulu, habis itu kita fokus ke main quest terus ya. Aku bener-bener mau ngejanamatin aja. Kira-kira bisa nggak ya? Kalau nggak, soalnya gue harus ngapus. Masalahnya tuh harus dihapus support legasinya. Cuman RE4make lagi. Aku mau menebus dosa sih sebenarnya. Pengen beli. Dulu kan ngebajak ya. Bangke kepencet. Biasaan kepencet F. Dah. Kepencet F, kepencet T. Pingin nebus dosa sih, lagi diskon kan Spring Sale. Jadi kena 500 ya kalau nggak salah. Bener kan VG aku ada mabuk nih.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
VG apa koneksi ya?
Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the
RTO.
dung in this class.
I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarder now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary.
Tinggal dark
The
arts-nya ya
exploding
berarti.
charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your
Tapi
hand
nebus dosa
off.
doang sih FF7.
Go ahead.
Maininnya juga nggak ada waktu. Aku kan dulu DLC-nya
Nice
UV
and
juga belum
steady
khusus
wand
tuh.
movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now,
Allahu
let us
Akbar,
put it
kepencet
into
lagi.
practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pump.
FPS-nya di bawah 60 anjir. Bentar, aku habis gini nonin ini dulu karena buat live sih. Bombarda. Tahu di mana ya Bombarda ya? Sini aja. Bodoh amat.
Bombarda. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell.
Setting. Mana sih grafik? Medium mai. Tracingnya medium, ini yang bikin berat anjir. Halo. Hah? Gue akan pakai mouse KB aja.
Like that every time. Assured and in control.
Emang sebeda itu, Po? Kok jadi ke itu sih? Quest. Bodoh. Fokus ke sini. Enak sih aja. Masa sih? Gue kok enak aja ya? Gue mah enakan pakai ini anjir. Pakai stick kayak orang bego malah. Kemarin nyoba. Iya, ajan. Yang mau mokel guys, yang mau mokel. Udah setengah hari tuh ya.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Ada trik gelapnya gak tuh? Gimana emangnya? Iya, jangan di sini.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
Cepetan kayak jalannya. Lu nggak tahu gue dikejar tayang apa?
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
Half-Life?
We aren't involved with them.
Apa,
If
Alik?
anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
Hogwarts Legacy, astagfirullahaladzim. Ya, HL juga ya.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too.
Tadi
It's almost like there's something in the water.
di sini kenapa nggak ke-update chatnya? Astaga. Bentar. Oh iya, live chatku jalan nggak? Jalan deh. Live chatku di PC nggak jalan loh, yang di monitor PC. Untung aku lihat pakai HP anjir.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Still smoking. They can't have been gone long.
Oh iya, bentar. Aku lupa mau melakukan sesuatu. Oke. Ngecek
Revelio.
dulu. Pak Dok ngajakin devour kan. Si goblok mau minum, puasa bego.
This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Pelt. Poor beasts.
Ya gimana ya, tapi tetap
Anything
butuh kulit
interesting?
ya orang ya.
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found
Goblin
something
made,
else.
hah? Dibuat sama
It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Nanti buka puasa Pak. Anjing. Poppy jalan
How
cepat.
do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers.
Cek
No
Discord, Pak,
creatures
nanti.
though.
Oke bang.
So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't. Quit a flick of a frock and you're
Petrificus totalus.
Petrificus totalis.
Petrificus totalus. Kasian anjir. Saya sudah tahu Ompo Power. Petrificus totalus. Stealthku udah maksimal soalnya anjir. Petrificus totalus. Haha. Oh hai.
Always one, isn't there? Except this.
Ganti itu apa? T. Reparonya butuh.
Reparo.
Let's go.
Revelio.
Makanya aku kalau mau nge-push story doang harusnya sih bisa cepet ya, harusnya. Harusnya. Ya bosen-bosenan dikit lah.
What in Merlin's name?
Anjir, naga.
Dragons.
Jancok, sabung naga.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around.
Okay.
Be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking at the campus to tell us.
How do I enter it? See. Oh.
Revelio.
Mesti kepencet anjir. Can I? Let's just try.
Deposit. Revelio.
Ya lah lewat sini, Cok.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
They say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
Mr. Talis.
Ah. Tinggal di petisi total usai kabeh. Halo Bapak Alias, welcome.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
Gaming.
What's going on, Dan?
Hah? Ya emang. Kalau nggak PC gaming gimana live-nya, Pak? Dia kasihan
They
naganya.
must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Soal gamenya kegedean ya. Goblok salah pencet. DDW sama Maidennya gimana, Puang?
Hebridean from the looks of it.
Otak kanan buang.
Leave it here, not with the plans.
Di OBS-nya ini. Di OBS-nya nge-lag. Di akunnya sih enggak. Ini medium by the way.
Aloha Mora.
Kalau kemarin otak kanan tuh RE4 tuh sampai itu lagi nge-lag anjir. Aku alt tab tuh sampai gak ada animasinya. Tapi kuat di live ini. Ini nggak tahu kenapa OBS-nya. Nge-lag itu di OBS-nya gitu.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Yang waktu nyoba demo kemarin, guys. Sengaja kan.
Careful! That rope will want its burden intact.
I'd say a little pruning.
Ow.
I'll make the most of it.
Ow.
Let's get it. Think you'll get it out of here.
Hah. Easy. Oh, hi.
You're the one we
Abrakadabra.
afraid. Careful not to get bit.
I'll check it.
Stupefy. Weh. Let's. Akio. Sini lu. Weh. Weh, rusuh weh. Bang, ampun bang, udah lama nggak main bang. Udah cukup bang saya bang, ampun bang.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more
Oh,
show up.
menenggoy, aman. Diapain cok?
Aim for the ring at the front of her restraint.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh, naganya ngamuk. Oh. Anjir, naganya gak puasa cuy. Kabel gak sih? Lu mah diem aja di situ anjir. Mereka mah diem loh. Naga Sky Saul puasanya bulan-bulan. Bener sih. Tadi makan satu orang tuh cemilan anjir.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We're not helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
Speknya apa nih?
If there's anything the poachers are
Minimum
good at,
speknya
tracking their
apa?
prey.
Se.
And right now we're it.
Aku lupa kok minimum spek apa?
Be careful, won't you?
Minimum speknya di
I
Steam.
shall see you back at the castle.
Hogwarts. Tapi Hogwarts itu seingatku iya bener. GTX 960 bisa kok. Cuman apa namanya? Prosesornya minimal Gen 6.
After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Aduh. Malesnya. Harusnya saya ini dulu loh. Ya enteng kok, Hogwarts itu nggak terlalu berat kok. Kita X 960 aja bisa kok. Ya 1050 lah. 1050 masih bisa. Cuman ya rata kiri ya. Cuman kalau buat di streaming ya prepare for the worst lah ya. Ngikutin recommended sih kok ini. Rata kiri berarti. Yoi. Kalau recommendednya minimal dia 1080, 2060 I guess ya, 2060 2070 setaranya kan. Mau ya tata kanan, Po. Aku soalnya kalau recommendednya sebenarnya ultra semua anjir. Oh. Cuman ray tracingnya aja sih yang di medium males. Nggak beda jauh juga kan.
Afraid of a staircase?
Maksimal aku biasanya made kostum. Spekmu apa, Les? Udah, medium aja. Kok otak kanan tuh kalau buat main sendiri. Lah difficulty ku normal, pantas aja gampang, Cuk. Ini juga sih ada partikel salju. Ada di atas hut. Enggak. Underground Harbor. Hutnya pun ya sebenarnya kalau aku biasa sih kemarin pas masih lancar combo, masih ini masih gampang gitu.
So this is the underground harbor.
Dan bisa diganti-ganti terus juga sih. Enggak Sky Me hut terus gitu enggak. What should I do? Oh, that's Bang, naik bang. nggak berasa kau bener. Walaupun ada sih yang bikin hardnya ada momen-momen bikin stres gitu, tapi emang justru itu yang seru kan. Dan aku benci sama sistem ininya anjir. Not like that, god damn it. I wanna destroy it. Satu season lagi kan Nat harusnya.
Revelio.
Aku bener-bener bakal main quest terus sih. Soalnya aku mau gantian space. Ay, Shiba. Lumayan duit kopek. Pokok ada 4 trial. Iya, aku baru mau trial 3. Gamenya mahal. Nanti pinjam akun temen aja. Ya masih game baru, guys. Kalau ada teman kenapa tidak dimanfaatkan ya kan?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Saya pernah lihat yang lebih parah.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Selamat datang ke Atelier series ya. Kalau mau ngomong kayak gitu sih.
From that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my.
Alah, Forspoken.
Some people call
Forspoken mah bego anjir.
I would argue
mahal
that
doang.
knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created
Untung nggak beli
small
Forspoken.
quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested.
Game Black sih itu sumpah Square Enix pas Forspoken anjir.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid. Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which
Mau beli kan, Nat? Tapi yang penting masuk mahal standar game Captain. Enggak juga sih triple E loh. Tapi ya dulu DMC 5 gope. Bentar. Game-gamenya Capcom MH berapa aku lupa.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct. The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Tapi Street Fighter mahal loh ya.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical art?
Kok aku jawab ngawur bener ya?
The Founder's Relics.
No, the answer was the Deathly Hallows.
Akhirnya salah.
According to Ian Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Bludger gak sih?
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle.
Aku udah lupa
When a
anjir.
chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
RE3 kemarin berapa? Change species, iya.
True.
Actually, the answer was false.
Polyjuice gak bisa ya?
Can be used to change things such as age or race. It cannot be used to change species. I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're trying to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions.
Kalau RE2 kemarin iya sih, murah sih, aku ingat. RE2 itu gak tau mahal.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete.
Ayo. Aduh, masih panjang banget aja. Masalahnya tuh aku entah malam ada kemungkinan diajak devour kan sama Pak Dok. Pak Dok tuh aku tanya belum bales. Iya, Forspoken kamu beli, Pak. Ada yang beli sih dua-duanya. Untung sih Forspoken nggak beli. Kalau beli, aduh nangis aja.
You have a new spell to teach
Aku
me,
mau balik ke
Professor.
Monggo. Udah selesai istirahat siangnya ya.
Spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Gue kangen Hedwig aja, lihat burung hantu kayak begitu.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Skill paling OP dulu ya. Sebelum di nerf di apa? Di patch kemarin.
Can we meet at 3 broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rest.
Apple. Di mana sih? Talent. Allah. Sepet belum bisa. Fuck. Butuh ini cuy. Langsung jadi broken itu katanya.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Jimmy.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments
BDW,
have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be.
Glove-nya si Yusa ada tuh, baru ketemu anjir. Abis bongkar-bongkar kamar.
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
Ya anjir, baru ketemu.
Impressed with all you've accomplished. In light of the
Gue habis bongkar kamar kan, siap-siap buat pindahan. Wah, 2 bulan lagi kan udah pindahan. Nyiapin dus-dusnya. Ngapain dus-dus, ketemu anjir.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWL. I'll provide a final assessment to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Pakai lem Fox, janganlah. Pakai lem G anjir, biar ikutan melepuh kulitnya. Gue pakai lem Cina anjir. Cepet ya, apa namanya, Hogwarts kalau fokus ke main story itu cepet ya anjir.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned
Mau puasa nggak bisa
concern
main
about an
Niki. Loh,
unusual
saya nanti main Riza, Kak.
That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you
Pas
have been
buka.
trying to collect evidence of some kind.
Ya, gue main Riza nanti. Apa? Cuman kan pada mintanya malam ya. Jadi gue bisa 4 nanti. 4 juga mau speedrun sih itu.
I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
Karena gue mau main Riza 3.
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on
Halo
Richard and
Ella,
Hannah.
welcome to the stream, selamat datang. Gimana puasa pertamanya? Apakah puasa?
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
Puasa dong,
She
lancar.
claims that she has foreseen tragedy
Lancar, puasanya
befalling
lancar.
in the
Apa udah
gazelle form.
mokel? Tadi
But
udah
she
ini
has
kan?
used her sight to control me
Udah
too
azan
many
zuhur.
times. I no longer believe it.
Perhaps your
She's
mother's.
concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe,
Enggak
but
lah,
I do
kirain
not believe
kan
that it
siapa
would
tahu.
be best. Do you? You could have fled
anjir.
the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Ini apa? Aduh, entar. Quest. Ini ngobrol-ngobrol nih tetap harus dikerjain anjir. Tenggot web apa nih? Conjuration spell bodoh amat anjir. Speedrun main quest ya, guys ya. Bedanya jam segini aja tuh gua tuh udah mikirin tak buka puasa pakai apa anjir.
My young friend.
Pingin hunting-hunting makanan sih. Paling tak aku soalnya jam-jam 4:30 gitu udah jalan-jalan nanti. Mau hunting takjil. Buset. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Over here.
This is a change of pace.
What the
from
fuck?
last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Bentar guys. Aku mau lihat sesuatu dulu bentar. Nah sini schedule-nya ini anak atau udah lewat anjir. Bentar ya. Dia komunitas. Hari ini kan Kamis. Aduh, toam dia anjir.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
Tuh, kenapa jadi bercahaya begitu dah anjir?
Was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Nggak kurang jauh kah? Allahu Akbar.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Blow them all!
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. The town circle in Hogsmeade.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Hajar!
Kill anyone who tries.
Hajar! Stupefy!
I won't let kill spells glance off of me. Cover up wide coming.
You're fortunate.
Lah mati anjing.
Far more pain.
Lah kok mati anjir. Habis sok kuat gitu kan ya.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Petrificus totalus.
Petrificus totalus.
What's that? Who's there?
Wow, ada yang sendirian. Sini deh.
Expelliarmus.
Kasihan anjir. Kasihan.
Loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Dia sisa sendirian. Sakno.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Tuh ini sumpah harus dibuang-buangin lagi deh equipnya ah. Habis gini lah ya. Selesai quest ini langsung kita buang-buang equip lagi deh.
This is going.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
I'm famished.
Petrificus totalus.
Who is it?
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Petrificus totalus.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Sempet-sempetnya mereka bercanda kayak begitu anjir. Oke, aku pamit tuh, semangat streamnya Puang. Oke, Les, thank you sudah menemani. Aku bahkan kalau streamnya sih semangat aja, namatinnya nih semangat apa enggak. Demi bisa download RE4 kan.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Atelier.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Afraid to fight.
Ow.
He's coming back this way.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Confringo!
Sempet-sempetnya ada begituan ya.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas? Wingardium Leviosa.
Hoop, let's go.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy leg.
Whee!
Smash it.
Fangs. Should have thought to conjure stairs. Repair.
Confringo. Bang manjat bang. Nah. Kan full lagi kan tai emang anjing. Yuk, go. Need infinite head item. Good. Whee! Oh, hi.
Confringo. Leviosa. Accio.
Sini dong.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. We've read the world of the spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of it.
Halo nenek.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Jadi gimana nek? Anjing. Udah begituan ya toh. Mau gas gak? Ntar malam. Lumos.
Confringo. Lumos. Lumos.
Nyari satu lagi siapa ya? Coba PM Kalina dong. Aku nawarin Pak Dok jam 9, cuman dia belum bales biasa. Ya namanya juga Pak Dok. Gak menutup kan?
single rune symbol.
Aku nggak live ya, aku pakai VR soalnya.
Runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not?
Accio.
Crucio. Ow! 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 Can you let me? Kenapa lu gitu? Devour 4 orang. Matamu, cuk!
This way.
Excendio. Ow. Stupefy.
You don't believe you can defeat me?
Makan tuh Incendio. Ow. Sini lo. Salah. Salah pencet.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Kata tampaknya emang apa? Aku senangnya bunyi ininya sih. Apa? Kalau kena dark magic, keren anjir.
Revelio.
Now, we can have a look around in peace.
Confringo.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Sumpah, kalau nggak nge-explore itu cepet banget deh.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isidore. Sebastian, I think I found something.
More of
a
this
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels
Kita min
odd.
satu sih, Nek, intinya, Nek.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek. And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morrowind has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten, Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Imperio! Wah, ini nih. Akhirnya nih. Ya, tadi di mana? Quest. Mari kita belajar Imperio.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I needed to tell you what I've learned. I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them. So I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Yuk, bisa yuk.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb is insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Sempet-sempetnya bercanda anjir.
I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo!
Wingardium Mafiosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio!
Ayo tak, apa kabar? Memang nggak ngobrol kita.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Depulso.
Depulso!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Oshiba.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio!
Oh!
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems, often cave-ins.
And then
Anjir,
were abandoned.
itu pakai piyama.
We'll be fine though.
Dapat baju piyama dong anjay. Yuta masih di sini gak? Yuta ada Devour kah? Mau main gak malam ini? Cuman belum pasti sih, aku diajakin orang kan. Biasaan tabnya kepencet deh.
Revelio.
Nggak balik. Ini tau. Lah. Kepriben. Gimana sih anjing jalannya? Au. Sini loh, astaga.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Revelio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio.
Tentu saja ya, selalu penuh ya tasnya ya.
What did you find?
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio.
There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Depulsor.
Ini motor tuh cuma buat ngambil ginian.
Atelier.
Kita dari tadi motor cuma buat ngambil begituan aja. Sasuka emang.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lots of bone rattle.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nggak nyampe anjir. Go 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 go.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You've done it. If I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Oh ya dong.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Oh ya
Focus your
dong.
wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Belajar lah Imperionya anjing. Skill paling penting kok
Something
Imperio.
troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Bentar ya guys. I am back, welcome back. Anjir gua lagi alt tab banget. Welcome back next. Depulso.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
I. Can I?
Imperial.
Hehehe.
Defender.
Jadi mau ngajak siapa?
Atelier.
Oh. Ah, naruhodo nih.
Rebellion.
Ini.
Atelier.
Sama ini.
Glaciers.
This looks different than what we faced before.
Ah, there we go. Sama Mobile Legends.
Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Nggak tahu. Nyoba PM Kalina, Bu. Tapi bilang dulu. Kita belum pasti, dia tolong sore sih.
Revelio.
Berarti Tetris mana Tetris?
Action.
Sama bulat mana? Bisa AFK bang, bukan nyari orang, kayak nyari orang aja. Kecewa aku.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones.
Confringo.
Nah itu maunya orang tapi ya ngajak. Belum ngasih jam juga. Ya diomongin aja sekitar jam 9 kalau jadi. Masanya Pak Dok suka tiba-tiba meng-cancel gitu kan. Susahnya kalau sama Pak Dok tuh ini aja. Loh. Kok sadar? Monix channel Filion, welcome.
Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Incendio.
Saya live chatku error lagi. Hai live chat error anjir.
Revelio.
Loh, bukannya panggilannya AA? Shit kaget dong ke YouTube. Apa?
Incendio.
Kok incendio? Yaudah.
This catacomb has suffered decay.
Wow, ada harta karun.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Wait.
Accio.
Akio mana ya Akio? Dipanggil-panggil mulu anjir. Halo Wawan.
See why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo. Potato. Stupid one. Imperio.
Muatane.
Crucial. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Glacius. Defender. Crucial. Imperio. Glacius. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Same. Wih. Ini kenapa masih ada XX-nya nih? Ngebug po. Akio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Lah, udah dapet reliknya ya?
Could it be?
Berarti udah bisa.
The note
Apa
and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake.
For Anne's
I'm
sake.
taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Terus ketemu omnya kan
I
ini.
must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that ominous?
Loh, ada si Om Inis, ada Bapak Wawan.
The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Ya dikit lagi yuk. Kasih masih kurang satu musim lagi anjir.
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
Speedrun demi RE4 betul.
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Oh, tadi mau lanjut malam sih. Ini ganti musim terus habis gitu kan satu musim lagi udahan tuh harusnya. tamat gitu kan. Tadinya maunya kayak gitu sih. Cuman masalahnya malam kita diajakin Pak Dok itu. Jangan, cu, aku nyasar.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important
Masa
to
katanya nggak
ignore.
boleh toksik? Kan tergantung
There has to be more
dengan
to it
emosi
than
atau
that.
tidak.
Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian.
Kalau
You have my word.
kalau tidak dengan emosi, dengan biasa aja nggak masalah. Yang penting kan menahan amarah.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. And I did want to worry him all over again.
Bodoh kok peduli cerita lu anjir, aku mau namatin. Soalnya udah tahu ceritanya sih, makanya. Demi Abang Leon.
Believing Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled.
Bagi toasa
Even
no
though we
Apex ya
agreed to it
kan.
all, it's been a
Oh,
lot to take
Apex
in.
wajib dong. Biar pahala puasanya makin banyak.
All this is too important.
Kan kita live juga malam, sudah tidak puasa kok malam.
When we get to Feldcroft,
Accio.
looks like Ominous.
Leviosa.
Will you unite us?
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Tapi kan di bulan puasa kan tidak apa-apa. Oh, hai.
Arresto momentum. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Glaciers. Confringo.
Jadi kapan mau Apex? Aku tuh main Apex tuh lagi pingin pakai akun smooth. Cuman nggak mau sama orang lain.
Over there, by the hamlet.
Jadi kalau mau masih boleh kakak.
Trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Let's get this.
Confringo. Confringo.
Ow!
Will not win here. Imperial. Glacier. Defender. Make the delivery. Predator.
How nice of you to stop by.
Stop provoking her!
Defender.
Ow!
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Duh, ayo Apex, ayo Apex. Oh ini ya, ini samatin pakai Imperio ya. Kenapa nggak Expelliarmus ya? Refleksnya dia, refleksnya pakai Dark Arts aja.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I head back to Hogwarts. Yeah, you better back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Anjir, Lucky live main Apex. Hah, disuruh kemana sih? Oh, disuruh ketemu orang dulu baru ketemu si Logok. Iya, kok harus habis gini deh ke move requirement dulu.
Hello there.
Amit,
Hello,
Amit.
Amit.
Namanya Amit
Do I
aja.
recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well...
Amit ya, makanya namanya Amit tuh. Amit.
Something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Of requirement dulu. Capek ya anjir. Kerasa dikejar-kejar kayak gini capek anjir sumpah.
When you have a moment.
Speedrun ya capek ya, makanya. Aslinya ini game buat sambil dinikmatin, iya. Cuman mau gimana lagi? Jelek banget kacamatanya. Jelek. Mungkin langsung terlihat bego makanya anjir. Jelek banget anjir, sumpah. Astaga, astaga. Oh iya. Ya Allah, otak gue mikirnya main BOTW itu.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Ah.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it
Terus yang
comes
enaknya
to
ngapain
Ranrock.
tuh?
Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a
Aku kalau
recently
dikejar-kejar gini pengen turun aja. Aku mau tidur 5 jam.
That Bragbor had been commissioned to build.
Oh, semalam main RE3 sampai sahur anjir.
What do you mean repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal.
Selalu
Ranrock
tuh.
recruited others to
Selain
help
tuh.
locate the repositories. We were to search
Selain
anywhere that was connected
tuh
to
Daily
five
Genshin
names
biar malam tidak dikejar-kejar. Haha.
Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands.
Oh
Thus,
gila juga.
many
Iya kan?
goblins, myself
Malam tenang.
included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves.
Di tempatnya
He
lesinnya
was
sih.
determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak.
Dikasih 50 fps. Ya sama, aku juga udah tarik-tarik nih sama belakang.
Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
No produktif kan? Rekaman ulang. Wah.
Looking at us.
Nah, itu nggak bisa orang di rumah. Set. Hold on,
Yes, of course.
See. The Mind's Eye, namanya aja udah Mind's Eye. Anjir, udah hampir 2 jam.
So rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mind. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Confringo. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
Aku juga lagi nggak bisa, anjir ponakanku lagi ini kan.
I still can't believe it.
Apa namanya lagi pada libur kan? Jadinya nggak enak aja mau nyanyi. Paling ya nggak tahu sih aku entar jam berapa.
About minds like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Armit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies.
Glaciers, defender. Watch your step now here.
Glaciers. Confringo. That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safety, Armit. You have my word.
I'm quite good at sneaking about.
We're being watched by a door.
Kita diawasin sama pintu, anjir.
Confringo. I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Armit. See if we can find any plans.
A schematic? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Musuhnya di atas. Missy. Missy.
That's the last loyalist. Unfortunate, really. I'd imagine most goblins to be brilliant and kind. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Pasti kau tadi gosipin si kucing no ngapain? Kok kucing mah bodo amat anjing. Kok kucing satu itu mah bodo amat anjir. Wis.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here.
Totalis.
What could they be building?
I know I heard something that... What's that? Who's there?
What's going on? Or is that your nest?
Leviosa! Potato!
Ow!
Imperial!
Ow!
Kill spells glance off of
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Oh, what's that?
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Kok nggak mau sih? Oh.
Descendo.
What?
Arresto momentum.
Kok dia nggak mau sih? Coba pakai Wingardium Leviosa sih.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lah. Tapi itu buat buka pintu situ. Entah wis. Isi. Dan cuma ada begituan dong, bajiku.
Accio. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Glacial. Incendio. Defender. Lumos. Confringo. Glacius. Accio.
Oh, geblek. Nggak gini. Nah, kan udah kepancing ya kan? Itu jalan. Accio. Nah. Tahu mode speedrun sampai gak ngecek sebelah anjir. Tahu buru-buru aing.
Yes, of course.
Misi.
What was that? Not your best month.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Imperial.
Tolong ya.
Glacius. Defender. Protego.
Oh hai. Ow.
Glacius. Defender. Revelio.
Oh hai.
Imperial.
Tolong om.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. How many of them are there?
That
And
should be
that's
the
it.
last of them, I'll meet.
Bodoh amat lah, gear slot full. Halo, welcome to the stream, selamat datang. Don't forget to like, subscribe, kalau mau nge-share juga boleh banget. Ini Jak, apa kabar bro? Lama nggak
This is
kedengeran.
not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Wait. Can I? Wait, can I? Mencet gambar benderanya. Iya ada yang ngambek habis kemarin digodain so pencet gambar bendera. Ih, balas dendam mainnya Lama gak komen ya, betul. Apa kabar Puang? Lama gak ketemu. Iya nih, salah. Oh Lala, ini ya Lala.
Retracing our steps.
B-Station ya? Baik. Ini gak ada jalan muter balik yang lebih cepet apa anjir? Can I do something about... that's it.
Atelier. Revelio.
Malas banget muter anjir. Jalan baliknya mana? Gue lupa. Sini po. Wih. Lama lagi kok nggak Lala BS. Waduh. Au. Nggak bawa lumos.
Lumos.
Alah, ngapain lumos bisa begini? Guys, yang belum nge-like, di-like dulu yuk biar up algoritmanya sama Yusuf. Iya, aku belum bikin konten short lagi. Basak. Kaget gua bangke. Kaget anjing. Apa nih?
Atelier. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh iya, dirimu mah dulu masih lihat Monix Gaming ya? Iya ya, dirimu dulu pas masih lihat Monix Gaming ya? Sampai lupa loh aku anjir. Aku ingatnya udah pada tahu jadi VTuber semua. Gear full, tai kuda. Lalalala. Jalan baliknya mana, Coks? Nggak bisa dong. Mana jalan baliknya? Gua nyasar. Perasaan sini dah bener tadi. Sini, masuk ke sini. Salah anjir, tutupan. Bang, tahu nggak? Enggak lah, kamu belum ngomong gimana aku tahu.
Revelio.
Ngades gak tuh bahap jebol. Tapi gue datang dari mana sih anjir? Sini kok. Bukan ya? Gue datang dari mana sih tadi? Bisa gak gue tele aja keluar anjir? Sini. Enggak. Sini kan? Nyasar momen. Tadi pagi aku dikasih minum sama adekku. Terus batal po. Kalau lupa sih nggak apa-apa. Kalau sengaja, no baru tidak boleh. Bukan ya?
Revelio.
Sebab aku lupa jalan, cuy. Ini nggak bohong, gue bukan gimmick lupa jalan, gue juga mau speedrun soalnya aja. Allahu Akbar. Yang minumnya aku ambil terus mamaku datang terus kasih tau aku lagi puasa jadi nggak batal puasanya. Oh, untungnya diingetin ya. Malam udah kakek jadi lupa kayak kamu gak lupaan aja anjir. That's it. How many mission again buat ganti seasonnya anjir. Quest. Mana sih? Tiga quest lagi.
Can we please talk?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado,
apa?
Adieu.
Nada ngomongnya. Apa namanya? Nada ngomongnya si Amit. Aksen India banget anjir. Nih ototegasi terakhir maksudnya gimana? Enggak lah, ototegasinya sukses kok. SJW-nya yang ini. Yang kalah.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however,
tapi kami sih yang kasihan beneran, aduh, bikin emosi tuh SJW.
Before we entered the mine.
Yes.
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find.
Nggak VTuber doang sih, semua streamer. Emang SJW pangke.
Improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up,
episode terakhir apanya?
React with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal but was unable to open it.
Kalau episode terakhir dari live-ku diusahakan terakhir, tapi kayaknya nggak mungkin deh. Ini udah 2 jam aja.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and
Karena aku
their
mau
intelligence
ngejar
and
buat
skill,
main RE4
it caught me entirely off guard.
Biar besok tuh udah bisa RE4 kita. Sebenarnya aku bisa sih ngapus space beberapa game.
To my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own.
Ending gamenya kan selesai, dan sampai endingnya apakah masih ada? Enggak. Aku mau ngejar RE4 soalnya. Not time buat 100%-in.
Arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious
Nggak ada
when I
waktu
told
buat
him about
apa
Miriam.
100%-in.
Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but
Si Rogok ini kenal sama istrinya si Vic ya.
after that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for.
Kalau ini nggak tamat, aku mungkin besok siang main lagi, terus malamnya
I
boleh
will find out what Ranrock knows.
Dan kemungkinan besar sih nggak tamat soalnya. Nggak bisa tamat hari ini. Aduh, aku pikirannya kan malam mau lanjutin lagi kan. Cuman kalau aku malam tiba-tiba tidak jadi main Devour ya, mungkin aku bakal lanjutin Hogwarts lagi sih. Aku tuh aslinya tuh kemarin pengen main sampai sahur gitu kan, tapi koneksinya
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last.
Duh, bodoh amat dah sama broom upgrade anjir.
Spin witches as soon as you can.
Undercover dulu. Hogwarts. Si Sebastian ini wajib kita kerjain masalahnya. Buat dapat Avada Kedavra. Halo Ariel. Gimana puasanya Ariel? Apakah kamu tadi mokel pas jam zuhur?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Tahu ngerti mokel gak sih? Aku tuh gak tahu bahasa Indonesianya anjir. Mana Cynthia? Kasin, mokel bahasa Indonesianya apa Kasin?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news
Ngecit
about
apaan?
your
Mokel?
uncle and Anne.
Enggak lah.
What did
Apa
he say?
buka puasa siang-siang gitu loh.
You nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
Aku masih kuat bang kalau di sini masih puasa. Hah? Kalau di sini masih puasa maksudnya?
He has no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also
Nggak
said
tahu
he
ya kan?
cannot
Aku ya nggak
excuse
tahu
the
bahasa
use of dark
Indonesianya
magic in
mokel.
any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a
masih pada puasa gitu
thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Aku tahu apalah bahasa Indonesia yang mokel lah.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Ya kalau Monix main RE4make saya malas lihat video lu hanya nyesain puzzle doang gitu. Ya nggak apa-apa.
I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Aku sih mau menikmati Resident Evil 4 tapi agak di speedrun juga sih. Aku mau ngejamin Wiza 3 kan. Room of Requirement kan? Yes. Kok Room of Requirement? Map chamber. Assalamualaikum ya Habibi. Waalaikumsalam ya Habib. Gimana Mon? Apa kabar Mon? BTW sesuai vote di komunitas. Ada speedrun aja semua game.
Welcome back.
Oh, Wiza 3-nya dinikmati. RE4 kan remake ini kan agak apa? Apalagi kan aku baru selesai main RE4 VR kan, masih inget-inget.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container?
Kamu kan mau bermain Minecraft lagi dari ban pas enak maba game sandbox boleh nanti tapi ya. Aku pokoknya fokusnya ke RE4 dulu. Wiza 3-nya santai sih, RE4 nih.
It's Hogwarts.
Oke, semoga membatalkan puasa sebelum waktunya atau bukan habis ujung-ujung. Ya, tapi istilahnya dalam Indonesianya itu kan arti ritualnya ya. Itu kan kayak ngomong mokel ya gitu-gitu. Stay halal mode brother. Oh tidak, Wiza 3 bang. Tidak bisa stay halal bang, Wiza 3 bang.
Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned.
Tapi tenang bang, kita live-nya malam bang. Aman bang.
You need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
RE4 maksudnya di speedrunnya bukan aku mainnya lama-lama sih. Dalam artian mainnya main biasa, bukan yang dikebut banget.
To the headmaster's office. Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Kalau itu aing nggak tahu. Nah itu yang aku pengen tahu tuh itu. Astagfirullah antum mantap. Ya Wiza 3-nya kuahnya pas puasa anjir. Tadi aku mau ngapain? Quest. Belum kuah ya. Paling di IP aja nanti aneh. Waduh. Nah itu udah keluar questnya. Profesor Fig itu apa sih? Nah iya bang, karena abang tuh lambat mainnya. Masa? Dia belum tahu kalau aku modus speedrun beneran anjir. Bedakan main lambat sama main dinikmati guys. Kalau main lambat tuh kayak Cynthia tuh, lambat itu bikin orang gegetan anjir.
Professor Fig,
Buset, cahaya ilahi anjir.
where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lord Gok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle.
Bangsat, cahaya ilahi.
Massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
Buat masa kerja tambah lembur. Sedih kali bang.
Even more than we suspected.
Kok aku di bawah aku diem loh. Iya kan, komennya lambat kan kayak gitu.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key.
Ngebug grafik anjir, cahaya ilahi.
Despite orders from Randall.
Kayaknya dari ray tracing-nya deh. Ray tracing-nya masih hancur deh.
She could win over almost anyone.
Oh itu tuh ball candle. Oh nggak jadi. Profesor Fig-nya lo hilangin dia. Tuang banget bang, nggak tahu nih dia welcome lah kak. Selamat datang, salam kenal.
It's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle.
Mak grafik kayaknya akan aku pakai medium juga mungkin.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a different person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
My eyes!
So how do you already have polyjuice
My
potion
eyes!
change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry.
Respect teman sendiri bilang.
Time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
My eyes! God damn it! Oh, dia Hansin. Anjay.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see.
Professor Black sees me. Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the ministry in Hogsmeade.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the...
See? Masalah itu tracingnya anjir. Kan langsung bener. Tapi Profesor Vic-nya masih hilang. Profesornya masih hilang, helap anjing.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and Well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
Actingnya jelek banget tuh, jelek.
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is...
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Sumpah jelek. Kenyamanan tapi ngelawak, makanya. Samaannya jelek aja.
Hand mirror.
Professor Black, how are...
Greetings!
I
mean, out of my way, children.
A word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Astaga. Sumpah, sengaja banget buat jelek-jelekin namanya dia.
It's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise.
Yo.
It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headman.
Something seems a little off, of course. It's not a little.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, I need to speak.
Weasley! Weasley!
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
And I don't miss him.
I realize that, and I'd like to keep it that way.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the forbidden forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot.
Berarti ketahuan ya sama ini.
Keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Semangat masa dewannya Bang Hal, kasih welcome. Selamat datang. Yo, semangat dong puasa. Mau itu mau kerja sana, semangat Bapak Kacimon, Bapak Hacimon.
Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with you.
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant style of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time, or ever.
Kamu mah Gus Samsudin, bukan Bibip.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You dare question me?
Dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Of course I remember. It's the Black family reigns.
Is Master giving Scrope a test?
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Always pure.
Obviously. And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Mampus!
Yes, of course.
Mampus, maksudnya aneh-aneh anjing.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Oh no! Oh no! Udah mau habis. udah kayak
Just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Allahu Akbar.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Dan fokus main quest. Oh, wait a minute. Start arts. Imperio Masterina. Terus tinggal sambungin sama ini deh, ntar. Kita bisa. Masih menunggu kapan bisa Avada Kedavra ya.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Padahal tuh aku tuh sebenarnya apa? Yang Winter ini paling pingin aku nikmatin loh, cuman ya salahku sendiri sih. Dari kemarin-kemarin nggak mainin, malah main game Switch mulu anjir.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Go, 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 go!
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Okay. Very well.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
Oh, Shiba!
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Neve, susah banget ini.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
Anja, coba bagus.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Anjir. Holy moly. Oh, it's an automatic. Sure. Misi bang. Wow, sumpah aku belum lihat sih kalau yang ini.
I should have run when I could.
Let's move while I can. Must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Go, 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 go.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Aku nggak bisa pakai sihir loh. Ini si Oh, Shiba. Sumpah tapi art style bagus ya anjir, dibikin sketsa-sketsa gini.
How could this happen? A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Oh no. Missy.
They're gone.
Missy.
For now. I need to get out of here.
Oh, Niam.
Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Fucking stealth
That's
section.
where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Kenapa harus stealth section gitu loh? Males banget. Isi bang. Bang lewat ya bang. Shoo. Shoo. Assassin's Creed Legacy. Oh, hi Dad.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way.
Holy.
That's the only safe way forward.
Kamu tidak lihat apa-apa bang. Misi bang. Bangke. Nggak bisa ditembus cuks. Tidak bisa ditembus ternyata cuks. Sial. Mulangnya dari mana? Agak jauh-jauh banget.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Malesnya deh. 5 hours later. Shoo!
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
Go. Mysterious clock.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Oh! Okay. Hal saat depan bu.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Oh, nggak bisa lihat nih ya. Ih, kasihan. Ini udah bahasa main Assassin's Creed anjir. Hogwarts.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Flashbang lagi, flashbang.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Unable to hide. Oh yeah, let's go.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Oh, ini Deadly Hallow-nya ya? Elder One. Pencet keyboardnya jangan emosi bang. Nah, kedengeran bu. Tapi pasan aku gak emosi banget anjir.
I've never felt such power.
No, fuck. No, I hate it so much. Why?
Defender.
Why do you love me? Kenapa gak bisa ganti spell?
Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Bombarder. Stupid. Defender. Stupid one. Bombarder. Stupid one. Bombarder.
Salah pencet. Salah pencet.
Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Stupid one. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Repulsor. Defender. Descender.
Cuman kenapa nggak bisa ganti spell gitu loh? Nggak enak banget. Aku nggak biasa sama spellnya, nggak pernah pakai bombada. Hi Dad. Ow.
Bombarder. Bombarder. Stupid. Defender.
Ow.
Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. 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 Defender.
Ow, eat that!
Bombarder. Repulsor. Defender. Potato.
Stupefy.
Bombarder. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo. Defender. Bombarda. Potato. Bombarda. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Defender.
Potion gue.
Bombarda. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Defender. Bombarda. Potato. Stupefy. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy. Defender. Stupefy. Bombarda.
Stupefy. Bikin paling betul.
Defender. Potato. Bombarda. Defender.
Set potion gue sampai habis anjir. Ya potionnya gampang sih bikinnya. Dari 25 sampai sisa 13 sih loh anjir.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Apa tuh? Kenapa habis tongkat sakti dapatnya batu anjir?
You are far from finished.
She's gone.
Dear sweet.
We won't be the same without her.
Hai Dad. Jangan-jangan si Niamnya sendiri nggak sih itu Dadnya? Lah. Kok tiba-tiba?
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Ah, なるほど。Okay.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Ito apa sama kamu ingat apa ngeliat ingetanku. Okay. Nangis. Oh ininya ya. Apa sih namanya? Tetesan air itu loh yang buat bisa bikin lihat masa lalunya.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora.
Dia mabok, bener-bener mabok sama power ya.
All of us. You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Bener-bener Pak Wedang deh. Si Anuk ini pakai kekuatannya yang diserap itu. Ya, ngapa kayak emosi-emosi negatifnya orang dikumpulin itu. Lah tiba-tiba kok pindah tempat anjir. Siapa kiper terakhirnya?
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
It was disturbing lah.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Sembilan ke 14. West in the shadow of mountain. Prepare for your owls. Selesai ini dulu kali ya. Buset bang, nggak kurang jauh kah bang? Untung gua udah buka mapnya anjir.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Jauh buat makanya. Untung aku udah buka mapnya. Coba belum.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Udah mulai kayak gitu.
I do care about Anne, but I'm tired of explaining myself. Perhaps we should part ways.
That's not what I meant. We're just not getting answers. I need answers. For Anne.
I know. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain... Our local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Best the likes of me.
Fringo!
Is that it?
Accio!
The Descendo! Imperial!
Let's get this over. Why don't you come up here and
Wait, what the hell?
Accio!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
What the hell? Tadi kenapa
Kestrel's overhead.
Imperial gua nggak tembus?
Some consider them a bad omen.
Can I?
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Masih ngambek-ngambekan anjir nih dua orang, astaga.
I bet the Thestral nest's close by.
Confringo!
kill any who trespass?
Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
We must remain unseen. Up for a bit of dying, are we? You clowns and what's the point of this? Imperial! Are you quite a minute?
Glacius! Defender!
Your little magic face won't distract me!
Easily there. Glacius!
I won't rest.
Cruising.
Not quite.
Imperial!
Not this final thing before you. Receive me!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio!
They got what they deserved.
Inventory
What were
penuh
you
tentu
thinking?
saja.
I was thinking about dead goblins,
You could have got us killed.
but I didn't.
Sebastiannya udah
Looks like
main
Ranrock's
nyebelin
loyalists were heading
anjing.
further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Udah pingin gua tampol si Sebastian ini.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Such arrogance.
Potato! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Ayo dong, gua pingin cepetan dong. Aduh, bodo amat lah itu guild penuh-penuh dah lah anjing. Si
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Petrificus totalis.
What's that? You won't stop me.
Imperial! Defender!
dah.
Must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Kok kamu tiba-tiba
Listen
jadi
to
hati
me.
banget sih katanya.
I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said,
Oh, Your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Kenapa satu quest itu panjang banget sih, anjir? Udah sampai jam 3 loh.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders. How fitting.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy!
Oke. Sini kau.
Confringo! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy!
Mata nih.
Imperial! Protego! Stupefy! Defender! Confringo! Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo!
Sini kau.
Expelliarmus! Imperial! Crucial! Defender! Blazes! Confringo!
It's almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Defender! Crucial! Glacier! Defender! Lumos! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Bisa-bisanya ada yang ketinggalan di situ gitu loh. Oh, the chest. Where's the chest? Ah, don't care.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin.
Confringo!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo!
Cek bentar.
Look at this place.
Revelio.
Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Wah, nanjak weh.
Potato. Stupid. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo!
Ya be.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Imperio! Glacius! Defender! Crucio! Confringo! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Imperial! Confringo! Crucio! Glacius! Lumos! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Accio!
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
Confringo!
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Apa nih?
Sebastian, a journal entry. We should look for more.
Why couldn't she have kept all her journal entries in one place?
Wow, lawan tol.
Confringo! Troll! Imperial! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Protego! Leviosa! Incendio!
Aw.
Imperial!
Tolong. Udah po.
Trificus totalis! Imperial! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Incendio. Glacier. Defender. Crucial. Potential. Protego. Stupefy. Glaciers. Defender.
What?
Protego.
Stupefy.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
1, 2, 3.
Stupefy. Glaciers. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Nice teamwork. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Nothing like an angry troll.
Revelio.
I can repair it. Where's the repair?
Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. A journalist. Isadora was here.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view, well worth it.
Another barrier. I can blast through, I'm certain.
Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Good news?
This journal entry sounds worrisome. Lumos. Confringo.
What? It's just a chest.
Revelio. Confringo.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here.
Revelio.
Satu, dua.
Another rune symbol.
Confringo.
Seems as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
And done.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories. Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Huh. Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder... What is it? Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Nah, ini bukannya udah ya? Ingatan yang ini sempat lihat
Isadora,
dari...
we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready.
Apa ada lanjutannya ya?
Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
Oh iya, ada lanjutannya.
That worked.
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's copper and silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
Oh no.
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this? Unnerves them.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
Huh?
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting, it was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why Why did the keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Allahu Akbar, kepencet lagi.
Lodgot's getting himself into more danger than he realizes.
Oke, sampai di sini dulu guys. Ya mau istirahat lah intinya ya. Sudah 3,5 jam. Entah malam kalau jadi, bukan kalau devour gak diakui ya. Kalau bisa ke channelnya Pak Joden. Kalau jadi, kalau tidak jadi berarti aku bakal lanjutin lagi Hogwarts-nya. Ya udah sampai sini dulu deh guys. Thank you yang udah nemenin. Selamat menunggu waktu berbuka puasa yang sekitar 3 jam lagi lah ya. So I hope you guys enjoy this live. Thank you. Kalau aku lupa. Ya wis lah. Jadi ya udah, see you next live. Bye bye. Adieu.